What's up, guys? Beezy here, and I just had this idea. I always get asked by people, how do you make shirts? How much does it cost? How do you come up with a good idea? How do you come up with a good design? Who prints your clothes? Where do you get it from? How? And it just gave me an idea, like, why don't I do a little video series explaining to you guys who are interested how to run a clothing company, how to start from the very beginning all the way to the very end. On this channel, what I'm going to do is make these little videos and each time give you like maybe some tips, maybe some advice, how-tos, DIYs. That way, those of you who are interested in possibly starting your own brand can hopefully gain some information from me and make some awesome stuff. Who knows, maybe in the future, my brand and your brand, we could do collaborations. The sky's the limit. Let's start everything from the very beginning. No brand, no clothing company starts without an idea. You have to know, what is your brand about? Who are you selling your brand to? Why is your brand important? What is your story? Who cares? Because frankly, nobody will care when you first start out. You have to convince people to care. You have to share your passion, your art, your ideas with the masses. Step one. How about that? Step one. All right. Step one to starting your own brand is literally come up with a name. That is the most important element of a brand. All of the other elements, you can have designers design for you. You can have photographers take your pictures. You can have screen printing companies print your clothes for you. But nobody can come up with a name for you. The name is the hardest part. Think about this. Epyon Royal. It sounds absolutely nothing like any other clothing company. It has a deep meaning. It means a lot to me personally. And it just stands out. Nothing sounds like that. Whereas if you come up with a name and you're like, yeah, Dynamite Clothing. Dynamite? We've already heard that before. I'm not saying you have to make up your own word, but it's gotta be creative. Here's a homework assignment for those of you who really want to start your own brand. Go to your local mall, go to whatever store. If you're selling to skateboarders, go to the skateboarding stores. If you're selling to like an urban outlet, go to Mr. Allen's, Foreman Mills, something, anywhere. You could go somewhere that sells clothes for your demographic and see what all of the other names are, and then do the exact opposite. Whatever those names be, do the exact opposite of everybody else. Because let's face it, clothing is an oversaturated market. It is a commodity. It is something that people don't even really need. People don't dress out of necessity. They dress to express themselves. So what you have to do is bring a purpose. And all of that boils down to the name. What is the name? What does it mean? Who is the name for? You gotta it's so hard to explain. You literally are creating a culture and it all starts with the name. I came up with Epyon Royal because I wanted something that wasn't a real word, and I knew I wanted 2 words. I knew I wanted both words to have 5 letters in each word, so that way when I design, everything stacks on top of each other perfectly. There's so many things you could do. And Epyon Royal means, although you don't have everything handed to you in life, you can still obtain the things that you deem as being success. Epyon means you didn't grow up in a good life. You had to work hard for everything you have. You didn't have everything handed to you. And Royal means you got everything handed to you. You get whatever you want. You go where you want, you see who you want, you do whatever you want. So ultimately it means, although you don't come from a rich family, you might have to work hard for everything that you want, you can still go where you want, be who you want. You can earn royalty, because you don't have to be born into it. You can be the most incredible human you want, and it's all at your hard work. And that's something that I do. That I started Epyon Royal with $100. That's nothing. I just grinded my way from there. Epyon Royal's been around for 7 years, and it seems like to me like it's only been these past 3 years that people have really caught on and really understand it, really know what stay royal means, and they're actually out there being an ERSS, staying royal, rocking the dopest brand in Detroit. So it's gonna take a long time, and you have to ask yourself, is this something that I have time for? Because if you want to run a brand, but you also want to do this, or you also want a day job, or you go to the club a lot, or maybe school is more important, the brand won't work. You literally have to dedicate yourself to that brand until you get sick of it. Me, I still haven't gotten sick of it. My whole life revolves around this company, and I just want to grow it to be as huge as I can. You're going to have to dedicate a lot of your time, if not all of it, to this company. You need a good name, and you gotta have dedication. Those are the two things. Now, this message isn't to discourage you, but it's to let you know that it's not easy, but anybody can do anything. And if you put a lot of heart, your soul, and everything into it, you're gonna succeed. But it all starts with the name. The name is the most important thing. You can have the dopest products on earth, but if your name is stupid, if it has no meaning, if it's generic, nobody cares. Hopefully that gives you a little insight into your name crafting process. Stay tuned to this series, how to start a clothing line for free. Not how to start one for $100, not how to start one cheap. I'm going to show you everything you need to do to start your very own clothing line for $0. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed. The subscribe means everything to me right now, because when you subscribe, you get a notification saying, hey, Epyon Royal, Beezy's got a new video up. I gotta check that out. Whereas if you don't subscribe, you don't get notified, and then you have to search. It's just a mess. So if you could do me a favor, down below, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. What kind of questions do you have in regards to starting your own brand? Ask them below. Give me great ideas. That way, when I hit you with the next video, I'll have the best way of giving you all the information you need to start your very own Epyon Royal. So stay tuned, stay royal. We got a lot of bangers coming out in 2016, and I want you guys to be a part of it. Thumbs up this video, subscribe down below, and we'll see you next time.